Hello, my name is Jody Derrick, and I'll be doing my country report of the Philippines for my Asian art class. I'm also half Filipino. So let's get started. Philippines is located underneath China and above Australia. That's the string of islands known as the Philippines right there. They have a republic with a constitution. Their president right now is Binigono Aquino III, also known as Noy Noy. He's very deliberate over being impulsive. The key issues over there are political corruption. Aquino had a campaign against corruption that got refueled in 2014 when two senators stole from the Pork Bureau, which is the Development Assistance Program fund over there. They are also located closer to ISIS than us. I'm in the U.S. right now, and they do have to deal with their terrorism. They're also the third highest prone disaster culture in the world. This is mainly because of the typhoons. They also have been hit in the past with volcanic activity, hurricanes, and tsunamis as well. And they also have malnutrition and poor health. Their kids, the common problem in the kids is that they're iron deficient. And the economic strengths are they have a steady and unaffected GDP growth despite the external events going around in the rest of the world's economy. They have an improving debt ratio and a growing foreign exchange. They do exchange with the USA, the West, Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. And their economic weaknesses are they have a low global demand on the grand scale, they have weak business and banking traits, and they also have a low level of development. The landscape consists mainly of islands, volcanoes, tropical forests, and beaches. This is right here mainly what I saw when I went to the Philippines. And I saw some of this, but you'll see more of that if you're taking a vacation over there instead of just staying over there. The languages are English and Filipino. If anything is described as being Filipino, it starts with an F, not a PH. The language I'm familiar with is called Tagalog, and that's a Spanish originated language that's spoken around Manila, a city. They are about 7,000 islands total, and this is their size right here, about 116,000 square miles with a 98.39 million population. Their main religion is Roman Catholic, the secondary one being Christian, what I would just call Christian. They call it Christian cult because some of them over there are probably saying, I get a message from God, and that's considered being cultist because they think that person thinks that they're being God. Or they could just be Christian cults, whatever that is. Jesus was a cult leader as well. Anyway, and 2% of them are Protestant. Quezon City has the highest population. This is a picture of what Quezon looks like. Have about 2,700,000 people living in Quezon, and Manila is the city I'm going to talk about mainly. It's in Luzon, which is the middle part of Philippines. Manila is the chief port, and it's the capital. It has the highest artistic activity because the CCP, or the Cultural Center of the Philippines, is located in Manila. And the CCP owns a building called the Tanggalang Pambansa. This is that building. It is the main venue for art, the main venue for music, and even shows. They have multiple theaters, exhibition halls, and venues. Do they have freedom of expression over there? No. Their constitution supports it, and originally I thought that they did, but after further research I learned that they can't cover drugs, they can't do lust, dishonoring others, religion, offending morals, blasphemy, pornography. Anything listed right here is taboo in their book. Cultural trends. the jeepney. It's pronounced gypney. I know that's spelled jeepney, but this is their taxi, basically, in the Philippines. They are from, originally they were started from the World War II Jeeps that got left behind from our occupation there, but now they're their own thing. They can get very elaborate like this, and people just sit in the back there to go where they need to go. And also they have lots of counterfeit brand copies. You can buy a Gucci bag over there for less than $1. Artistic traditions. They have tribal tattoos. They look very geometric, and they tell a story. Females and males had it in the past. And they also have some martial art history over there. One in particular is bolo fighting, which is machete fighting. That's very popular over there. And Filipino boxing, which is a grappling style of boxing. The contemporary artists, the first one I'm going to go over is Jose Tahoya. He's an abstract painter. This is one of his works, Hills of Nico, and an untitled art piece. The next artist's name is Vincent Manansala. He does, well, unlike the previous person, Jose Tahoya, he's an abstract painter. This guy is kind of an expressive, realistic / abstract painter. He had also done these two pictures. I put them there because they're not supposed to be allowed, but he somehow got them out there. The next artist is Hernando R. Ocampo. He liked to study how shapes and textures interacted. This is Conquerors. This is The History of Race. This is Mission Accomplished. One of my favorites, and I think my favorite right here of his, is Sarah Minogue in 1953, because it's geometric and colorful. Noteworthy historical events. The Bataan Death March of 1952 was the Japanese war crime where they made Filipino and American POWs march 60 miles with very severe physical abuse. Here's some pictures of the Bataan Death March down here. I really like this one. That's crazy. And also the U.S. Forces came in under General Douglas MacArthur and wiped out the military occupation of the Japanese. So they really like USA for that and many other reasons. One of them also is because our candy is better than their candy. And other information, most of the modern art movements were inspired or can be compared to Western models, meaning their abstract stuff is kind of inspired by us. And that's it. Thank you, and have a good one.